Now we will learn row level attributes. So now before learning the row level attributes in the PLSQL, you should know why they use row level attributes in the PLSQL program at the place of the declaration part, where we should use in the row level attributes, what is the use of that, we should know these things. So before that, if you want to create a row level attributes, you have to follow this kind of syntax. So this is a variable name, table name and percentage type. These row level attributes are used in the PLSQL program. In the PLSQL program, you have to use it in the declare session. In the declare session, you can declare a row level attributes. Okay, so before that, as per the syntax, I given one small example to understanding as a easily to create a row level attributes in the PLSQL programs at the place of declare session. These row level attributes are used in the declare session in the PLSQL program. Okay, so you have to follow this syntax for creating a row level attributes. This is a variable name, this is a column name and percentage row type. This is a percentage row type, followed by this kinds of semicolon. Okay, so now you want to know, where we should use this row level attributes in the PLSQL program. So you should use in the declare session of the PLSQL program. So why they introduce, now we will learn. Okay, here go to this our tool, EMP tool. So here this is our PLSQL plus tool. In that one we have this EMP1 base table. In the base table having this much of columns. This much of columns we have. These are the for the suitable data types and size. Data types, size. This is the column name. In this column name we have the for suitable the data type. This is the data type and size. So in my previous program, by using the column level attributes, whatever the columns you have for displaying those suitable column values or in the PLSQL environment, so we are creating these those many PLSQL variables in the declare session by using the column level attributes. But now if you want to use the row level attributes, if you want to create a row level variables in the PLSQL program at the place of the declare session, so instead of those many columns, you have to declare only one variable, one PLSQL variable at the place of the declare session instead of these many columns. Then whatever the data you have in these columns, the entire the data will be storing it only in this single variable, single PLSQL variable. This variable created by using row level attributes. Okay, so now if you want to, as per this condition, as per the condition, whatever the as per the where condition, whatever the data if you want to store to PLSQL variables and display to our PLSQL environment, by using this single variable along with column, the data will be storing in that particular variables, PLSQL variable. Then if you necessary, the data will be displaying in the PLSQL environment. Okay, now you have to learn, you have to think one, you have to remember one thing only. Whatever the columns here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, you have the 8 columns. In the instead of these 8 columns, we will declare only the single variable by using row level attributes. Okay, you have to remember this thing only. Okay, by using this single variable, whatever the data you have, the data will be storing into in the single variable, as per the where condition. Okay, so how we will use for that, we will learn for that. So see here, this is a variable name, column name. In that column, whatever the in that base table having the emp1 column. Okay, in the emp column, whatever the columns you have, those many columns data type and size automatically allocating into in this created row level PLSQL variable. Okay, so see here. So by using these kinds of format, how we will use in the PLSQL program, what kinds of data will be getting, how we should use for that, we will learn. So for that you have to observe in this one. So see here how to use the row level attributes in the PLSQL program. You have to see here. This one is declare session. I already told you, if you want to clear a row level attributes and a column level attributes, you have to declare in the declare session only. So this is the row level. This is the row level attributes. This row level attributes used in the PLSQL program. So now coming to here, in the begin session I use a select statement. In the select statement, so I want to display the only ename value I want to store into PLSQL variable by using row level attributes. For that, what I am doing here, see, if you want to store this only the ename value based on the where condition, emp number 7788, whoever the employee number 7788, the employee name will be storing into in this PLSQL variable. So see here, so you can observe it here, the I, you have to hide as it is here. So which column value you want to store into in this PLSQL variable? This ename, the ename as it is column name you have to use instead of I. This is a PLSQL variable. Okay, then the value will be storing into in this variable, PLSQL variable. This is treated as a internally, this is the PLSQL variable. Okay, from which table? From emp1 table. Okay, even though if you want to display the data by using this statement, then data will be, then you can use this PLSQL variable, then data will be displaying on the PLSQL environment. For the confirmation, you can do one thing. I'm simply copy this program, same program. I'm developed by this program by using row level attributes. So now simply copy and paste here. So you have to use set server output on. So now using forward slash. Now Scott value will be displayed or not? Okay, now Scott value will be displayed by using this ename. So you have to observe here in the from the emp1 table. In the emp table we have the ename column. In the ename column, based on this where condition, in the where condition, who are the employee number 7788, the employee name I want to store into in this PLSQL variable. So see here, this is the I, this is the I, you have to use as it is, same as. Then the which value you want to store in this PLSQL variable. So see here, this same column you have to use here. So this is internally will treat as a, this is a PLSQL variable. This PLSQL variable, whatever the values you have based on this condition, the value will be storing into in this PLSQL variable. Okay. So then if you by using this statement, data will be displaying in the our PLSQL environment. Here Scott will be displayed in the PLSQL environment. Okay. So this is the process to using a row level attribute. So we will see in depthly. So you have to observe in this. without using row level attributes in the PLSQL program with using row level attributes in the PLSQL program. So see here, before using these row level attributes, so we are following this kinds of format to writing a PLSQL program. So usually this program is developed by using the column level attributes. The moment what we'll do, if you want to display the particular column name value, so those many columns variables you have to declare in the declare session by using column level attributes. So for example, I want to display the 1, 2, 3, 4 values, column values I want to display. So that I am following this kinds of format to allocating the data type size to in this PLSQL variable. So now, so by writing this, the program will be very lengthy. So for reducing for this, the Oracle will be introduce a row level attributes to reduce the coding part. Okay. So instead of this variable, I want to declare only one PLSQL variable. In this only PLSQL variable, whatever the data you have from the EMP table data type, size, how many columns you have, those many data types and size automatically allocating into in this single PLSQL variables. Okay, by using this single PLSQL variable, whatever the data you have from the database as per the base as per the this where condition, data will be storing. So see here, I am using the where select into class I used here. Okay, in this select into class I am used. So in the e name you have, correct, in the e name and name, sorry, this is the EMP number and e name and char, high date. These are the 4 values I want to store into PLSQL variable by using the row level attributes. The moment what will happen, the same variable name, PLSQL variable name you have to use here. This is a one. Same you can use the EMP number. Then these are the treat as a internally, these are the PLSQL variables. So even you want to store into ename value also, you need to store into PLSQL variable by using the row level attributes. For that what you will do, the same I PLSQL variable you have to use here. So which value you want to, which column value you want to store in the PLSQL variable, in this ename, the ename same value, the ename same one, this is the same I, that's ename value you need to store, ename value you have to retrieve. So that same ename value also you should maintain here. This one entirely treating as a internally, this is the PLSQL variable. Okay, then the same here also, the shall value also you need to store into PLSQL variable. So then what you have to follow for that, based on this condition, is the same I used, this is a PLSQL variable by using row level attributes. So this is the I you have to maintain here. Then which value you want to store, shall, from which table, EMP1 table. So that the same shall column you have to use here. So now this is a PLSQL variable, this value will be storing into I dot shall. This shall is it internally treat as a, this is the PLSQL variable. The data will be, the value will be storing into in this variable. The same thing, another value. So here see same high, the higher date column you have to maintain same thing here. So these are the internally treated as a PLSQL variables. Now those values are storing into in this. Okay. Now if you want to display, you have to follow this kinds of, you have to follow this statement. Then whatever the value you want to display on the PLSQL environment, you have to maintain here I dot EMP number. So here I dot EMP number. Now I want to display this value also, I dot ename. Here also I dot ename. In the I dot ename also having the name, the whoever the employee number 7788, that employee number and that employee name, that employee shall, and that employee hire date also storing in this variable, then displaying in the PLSQL environment by using dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So see here, this both are whatever the code you are written here, the same output, the output will be getting same, this and this, but performance will be very high comparing with this program. This program is implemented by using column level attributes. Okay, this is implemented by row level attributes. Okay, this is a program is very high. Other thing is, we can reduce the declaration of the variables by using column level attributes. So here also, here reduce the column level, here reduce the variables, but here whatever the columns you have, those many variables you have to use. So that for overcoming in this program, the PLSQL will be introduced a row level attributes. Okay, these are the row level attributes. Now you have to execute these two programs, then we'll see output will be getting same or not. Okay, now see here, you can observe in this output as per our discussion just now. The same program I copy here by using the row level attributes. Same, the same output will be getting or not. Okay, these are the output. So I am trying to implementing some other another program by using the row level attributes. Declare I emp1, okay, percentage row time. Okay, this is the variable name emp1. Which table data types are allocating in this PLSQL variable? So emp1 is the table name. In the table name, whatever the columns and for the suitable data type and along with the size, automatically allocating into in this PLSQL variable. So now then begin. In the begin session, using select into class for retrieving the data from the emp table data for retrieving, then storing into created PLSQL variables. So now for that I am using select into class, select, I am using star, whatever the columns you have in the from the emp table, those entire the columns are selecting, select and storing into, select into in this I variable, I PLSQL variable. From which table? emp1 table. As per the which column? As per the condition. So emp number equal to 7788. Over the 7788, the employee number is 7788. The employee name, number, salary, hire date, commission, commission, department, all are the suitable. The data will be storing into in this single variable of PLSQL program. This entire the data will be storing into in this I. So now I am using. So if I want to know whether the data is available or not, so for that what we will do, dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So now I dot ename. So now concatenation followed by concatenation. Now I dot shall. Okay, now concatenation. Now I dot dept number. So I used only 3. If you necessary, you have to use. So you have to followed by I dot commission, I dot high job. You have to follow this kinds of format. Enter the data will be displayed. Okay. Now end. So now displayed or not. So internally the Oracle will be how this kinds of format will be understand. We will see as a practically. See here. This is a EMP. this is the emp1, this is the table name. In the table name, just imagine these are the data, correct? In the data I want to, as per this condition, who are the employee number is 7369, the entire the 7369, the for the suitable employee number data I want to display, I want to storing into PLSQL variables. So as per the, in my previous program, as per this program, while you are, I am writing this kinds of format, how they understand in the Oracle. So the, see here, so the whoever the employee number is 7369. So now data will be retrieving entirely the emp number, internally treating as a, this is the, these are the variables, PLSQL variables. Then emp is 7369, value will be storing into in this variable. Smith value will be storing into in this PLSQL variable. Clark value will be storing into in this variable. MGR, so this is 7902, value will be storing into in this. The same format will be storing whatever the values you have. By using these are the variables, this variables data will be storing. So now if you want to display, internally the data is available. If you want to display, if you want to know whether the data is available or not, for the confirmation you have to follow this statement, then data will be displaying in the our PLSQL environment. Okay, so these are the row level attributes for using in the PLSQL programs. So in my next class, in my next session, we will learn how to use the conditional statements, control statements in the PLSQL programs. Okay.